Ja, kommen Sie bitte.
Ja, ich komme gleich. Ich bin ein bisschen spät aufgestanden.
Okay.
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 So,
Ja, er kommt gleich.
ja,
Ist
okay.
gerade aufgestanden.
Ah ja, gestern war Sonntag. Vielleicht hat er auch einen Ausflug oder sowas gemacht.
Ja.
Wahrscheinlich, ne? Wie ist es mit Aditi? Also seit 3 Tagen ist sie nicht mehr zu sehen.
Ja, sie kommt nicht heutzutage. Ich weiß nicht.
Hoffentlich geht es ihr gut.
Yes,
I
sir.
have no idea. I hope everything is fine with her.
Ja, ich rufe Sie an.
Und Achel, sie hat auch verschlafen.
Ja, sir, sie steht um 11 Uhr auf.
गलत जगह पर है उसको तो फिल्मों में होना चाहिए था कहाँ है Ah ja, ich komme gleich, sagt Anil. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Take care. Ah ja, Anil ist hier. Und wer noch?
Morgen
Morgen, Anil.
tut mir leid, ich bin ein bisschen spät.
Ja, morgen, Anil.
Ah, spät aufgestanden. Du hast verschlafen,
Ja.
oder?
Ja, nein, Sir, gestern habe ich ein bisschen viele Sport gemacht und ich habe Skateboard gestartet. Skateboard hier
Ja.
in Deutschland. Ja.
Kannst du schon Skateboarding machen?
Ja, ich habe gestern gestartet, Sir.
Aha, gestern angefangen. Wie viel Mal bist du dann gefallen? Hingefallen?
Jeden Sonntag
Nee, nee,
2
nee,
Uhr.
Ja, 2 Stunden.
Hm, ja.
Bist du denn auch hingefallen, umgefallen? Did you also fall down lots?
Ja, 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 Sir, zweimal. Zweimal, ja, two times job brothers, Sir. Ja,
Ja.
ja, luckily nicht passiert, okay. Ich habe ja keine
Also keine
Bone,
Verletzungen,
ja, Verletzungen, ja,
keine schwere Verletzungen.
ja.
Ja, ja. Skateboarding, also meine Tochter mag das und sie mag das sehr schön. Auch
Ah,
Inline-Skates kennen sie.
ja,
Inline-Skates.
ja, ich mag das später, nachdem dieses Skateboard, später
Okay.
Inline Skate, ja.
Also sie kann Inline und auch die normale Skates, die beiden kann sie dann. Sehr gut. Also sie hat dann auch, nee, sie hat das mitgenommen. She has
Ah,
taken her
gut.
skates with her.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Ja.
She can climb down staircases with the
Oh,
skates on. Yeah,
super. Sie hat selbst gelernt oder?
Selbst gelernt.
Ah, ja. Ja, hier gibt es keine Schulung für Inline Skates. Okay, und ja, ich bin in Decathlon hier in Dortmund.
Oh, dort hast du das gekauft. Ja,
Ja, sie sagt mir, no, durch YouTube, man kann lernen.
Guten Tag, Sir. Guten Tag, alle.
ja,
Guten Tag.
ja, Tag Angel. Ja, das kann man lernen, aber da muss man dann diese anhaben und das selber versuchen. Das ist nicht so einfach.
Ja, ja, sir.
It's a question of balance.
Body balance, ja. Cool.
Ja. Und das kann man dann Schnell lernen. Und einmal gelernt, vergisst man das nie im Leben.
Genau.
It's like cycling.
Ja, Cycling, genau, exactly, sir. Even, ja,
Einmal gelernt, das vergisst man nie. Und wenn du dann Skateboarding lernst, kannst du auch surfen.
mm.
You can also go surfing on the sea.
Genau, sir, exactly. That is my future plan. First, I have to learn. Let's learn this one skateboard and inline skate. Okay, and später
Ja.
surfing. Ja,
Also
surfing
ich
in
habe Paragliding gemacht. Parasailing.
parasailing.
Parasailing habe ich
Parasail.
gemacht.
Ja, in Goa.
Nein, also in der Nähe von Mumbai.
Ah, okay. Oh, gibt es Parasailing in Nähe
Ja,
von
ja, da
Mumbai?
gibt es Parasailing.
Okay. Ich habe nicht
So.
gemacht, aber ich habe Paragliding gemacht in
Oh,
Switzerland.
das war sehr, sehr,
Ja.
sehr, sehr, also toll, also diese Erfahrung.
Ja, genau, sir.
Wunderschön, wunderschön. I really enjoyed it.
Exactly, especially super view, awesome view from the top.
Oh yes, oh yes. Und Paragliding möchte ich auch machen.
Es gibt viele Möglichkeiten hier. Okay.
Ja.
Ja,
So diese Sportarten sind neu für mich. They are new to me, some of these sports.
ja.
So hopefully I'll do them sometime. The other sports I've all tried out. Billiards, snooker, tennis, Federball, also Badminton, Federball, Cricket. Die zwei habe ich dann sehr, sehr aktiv an diesen Sportarten teilgenommen. Und was noch? Athletik, Leichtathletik auch.
Ja.
Speerwerfen, Javelin Throw, das habe ich auch gemacht. Was noch? Reiten kann ich auch. I've learned riding also.
What? Riding?
Riding? Horse riding.
Riding, horse riding, okay. Ja.
Das kann ich.
Ja.
So, a whole lot of things. Die habe ich alles geübt. Also, als ich Kind war. Jetzt nicht mehr. But I should do it once again, maybe.
Sir, hier auch nahe meiner Wohnung gibt es Horse Riding Schule. Okay.
Ja, das kostet ein bisschen. Frage danach, wie viel das kostet, und das musst du auch lernen.
Okay.
Dort geht es um diese Verständigung zwischen dem Pferd und dem Menschen. It's understanding between the horse and the human being.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So you have to learn that separately. Basically, it is how to command the horse and tell the horse, you are the boss.
Oh.
So I learned it the hard way. I learned it from an Air Force instructor. Und hat mir das gesagt. In between, the horse will always try to see whether it is stronger than you are. It is. But you have to show the horse that you are in charge. When you're holding the reins of the horse and riding, in between the horse will lift its head up like this. Okay. So when it lifts the head up, the reins are in the mouth here for the horse. So when it lifts the head up, it pulls the reins towards the mouth, which means it's pulling you to the front. So if you bend to the front and you give in, it knows that it has been able to master you. So when the horse tries to put its head up, you have to pull it back like this inside. Not allow it that freedom. So you have to tell the horse, hello, ich bin der Meister hier. So you have to pull it back. Takes a little bit of strength, but because it's in the mouth of the horse, you don't have to really pull it very hard unless the horse is violent. Pull it back, keep it like this. Erstens. That zweitens, what the instructor told me, watch the ears of the horse. If the ears are turned back towards you, that means it is waiting for your command.
Okay.
It is going to obey you. If the ears are turned towards the front or to the side, that means there is going to be some badmashi here.
It will throw you out. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very powerful animals.
Yeah.
Verder Stärke Mensch, der Motor, die Energie, die Kraft eines Motors messen wir mit Pferdestärke. That is horsepower.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So let's come back to our favorite topic, and hopefully we'll be able to
Oh,
wrap it up today quickly. We have to do this. Leider. So, die Verbraucherzentrale. Bilden Sie Sätze in der Nominalform. Also wir wissen jetzt, was wir genau vor uns haben. Das bleibt wie es ist. Don't touch this.
sir, wir haben schon gemacht, ne?
Nein, das haben wir nicht. Nein. Diese 2 Übungen haben wir nicht gemacht.
Okay.
So, wenn Sie an der Qualität bestimmter Lebensmittel zweifeln, können Sie sich bei der Verbraucherzentrale Rat holen. If you doubt the quality of any of the grocery products or any of these products, you can be advised, you can let yourself be advised at the consumer central office or the consumer office or services. If you doubt the quality, doubt verb, we need to form a noun out of it. So we have this nomen here. Zweifel as verb on we has this nomen. What is the noun of Zweifel? Noun, Zweifel, mathematical. Yeah, people, we're supposed to do this over the weekend. Have a look at it.
Sir,
Yeah.
der Zweifel?
Der Zweifel. So now we have the noun. Und Zweifel an, Verb plus Präposition. Der Zweifel an, Nomen plus Präposition. Beide sind gleich. Both are same. So they have the same preposition, das Nomen und das Verb. So wir bring this to the beginning here. Zweifel an der Qualität bestimmter Lebensmittel. Okay. Now instead of when, we need a preposition. The conjunction has to be removed. Welche Präposition können wir hier verwenden? With when?
By.
By. Super. So now form the sentence by.
By Zweifeln.
Bei der Zweifelung.
An der
Nee. Zweifelung gibt es nicht. Zweifel. Der Zweifel.
Zweifel.
Ja.
So by their Zweifel or by Zweifeln?
Better would be ohne Article and plural. Bei Zweifeln.
By Zweifeln. Okay.
Ja, und jetzt einfach weiter.
An der Qualität
Aha.
bestimmter Lebensmittel
Weiter. Kein Komma. Weiter.
können Sie sich bei der Verbraucherzentrale Rat holen.
That's it. Beautifully done. So bei Zweifeln an der Qualität bestimmter Lebensmittel können Sie sich, that is your Nominalform, ohne Komma und ein ganzer vollständiger Satz. Okay? Right, now let's look at this next sentence.
Also bei Zweifel an die Qualität Lebensmittel.
An der. Dativ,
Yes.
ne? Zweifeln ist Dativ.
Yes. Okay. An der Qualität Lebensmittel.
Ja.
Bestimmter Lebensmittel.
Ja, an der Qualität bestimmter Lebensmittel.
Okay.
On doubts
Warum bei dem Zweifel nicht?
Ohne Artikel. Doubts, not when the doubts. Kein bestimmter.
Okay. Okay, ohne, okay.
Ja,
ठीक है, sir.
also jetzt, next ist falls und hier nicht. Falls, nicht, negativ. Moment. Und dann kommt angeben. Also, wie heißt das Nomen von angeben?
Hier
Geben.
kommt ohne.
Okay.
Ja,
Geben.
Anil, richtig. Aber wie heißt das Nomen?
Angebung.
Angabe.
Okay, Angabe.
Oh, I think we did this correct. Yeah, now I remember.
Yeah.
Now I remember. Yeah, this sentence we did. So, ohne eindeutige Angaben,
Yeah.
ja, der Inhaltsstoffe. Also, this we did, correct. We did this one. So, what we didn't do was this one, Sir. Yeah, this we didn't do.
Nein, sorry. And 5.
Oh, Mogelpackung. Das haben wir auch gemacht. Mogelpackung.
I think 5 und 6 wir haben nicht gemacht. Sie haben uns Hausaufgabe gegeben. Richtig.
Falls, Imitat, auch 4.
Ja, 5 und 6, ich denke.
But this we finished, right?
One moment.
Yeah, Mogelpackung we did. Mogelpackung is that false packaging.
Ja,
Das haben wir gemacht.
yes.
Okay, if you say 5 und 6, dann nehmen wir diese 5 und 6.
Ja.
Okay. I think we did this. As long as goods, I think Abhi did this sentence. Unbeaten.
Yes.
So, well said proposition comes here for so far.
It will be as long as
Goods
goods are offered according to weight or volume, the base price must be mentioned. This is something like whenever goods are offered. So on offer or on sale of goods according to weight or volume. So what is this on sale? Welche Präposition? There's a very limited use here.
Unbeaten.
By
Yeah,
Angebot.
unbeaten. Yes.
By Angebot.
by
This we did. This sentence also we have done. Bei Angebot von Ware nach Gewicht oder Volumen muss der Grundpreis angegeben werden.
Yeah.
And even the other one we did. Mogelpackung gibt es auch hier. So this one we finished. I think B wir haben nicht gemacht. Wenn nicht häufig Stichproben gemacht werden würde. So look at this one here. Wenn nicht. Which preposition?
Ohne.
owner.
So ohne,
Stichproblem.
ja. Ohne die häufige Stichproben. Sampling. Frequent sampling.
Yes, sir.
Ja, und dann weiter. I left my notes somewhere. I had a page over the weekend. I was mixed it up. Yeah. Gäbe sicher noch mehr Mogelpackungen. Now, this one we have not done. I'm sure this we have not. So we look at this here. Bei Vortäuschung. Bei Vortäuschung größere Füllmengen durch die Verpackung. Aha. Also das bleibt wie es ist. handelt es sich eine sogenannte Mogelpackung. Davor müssen wir einen Nebensatz bilden. Wir formen Nebensatz hier. So, die Präposition ist bei, das Nomen ist Vortäuschung. So, wie heißt das Verb von Vortäuschung?
Vortäuschen.
Vortäuschen. Gut. Und welche Konjunktion, welcher Konnektor nehmen wir hier?
When.
Wenn. Super. So, wenn, etc., 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 vortäuschen, vortäuschter, egal was weiß ich, Komma, handelt es sich um so. So let's now put the sentence in the correct form. Wenn größere Füllmengen durch die Verpackung vortäuscht, not possible. Not possible. So, wir brauchen hier ein Subjekt. Füllmengen ist kein Subjekt.
When S?
Nee, man is better here.
Okay.
Because there's somebody involved in performing this action by packing it. When you say S, you'll have to take a passive Satz here. Wenn man yeah.
Wenn man größere Füllmengen.
Change it slightly here. See, größeren Füllmengungen. Was bedeutet die Füllmengen? What does it mean here?
Fuel.
Menge,
Scarcity.
Quantity.
quantity.
Oh.
That's a Mangel.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is a Füllmenge?
Quantity of milk.
Full quantity.
Capacity, filling capacity, filling quantity.
Oh, filling.
Yeah, that which is supposed to be in that packing. Correct?
Yeah.
Each packet has a maximum capacity, correct? So when you have this filling capacity, the full capacity of any packing, of any packaging, and this packaging with its capacity is now being vortäuschen. You remember the word täuschen?
Yes, sir. Question.
Ich habe mich getäuscht.
I was very upset.
Upset is one option. What is the other option? We need some other meaning also.
Sir, exchange?
No.
Austauschen is exchange.
Disturbed?
What is täuschen?
To surprise? To be surprised? नहीं. हैरान होना? Astonish?
Hey, vortäuschen here as a verb would be to pretend. Vortäuschen is to pretend. Pretend, simulation. Remember that Mogelpackung, empty packaging, is because there is somebody who is pretending that it is full.
Why pretending is full?
Yeah, pretending, pretends, feigning, simulating. So when you say täuschen, it means deceived. Ich habe mich getäuscht. I've been fooled. I've been misled. I've been deceived. I'm mistaken. So here a vortäuschung basically means that there has been a genuine mistake in checking the weights of that packaging, that volume or the weight of that packaging. That's why you need this quality control. So vortäuschung here of big packaging cases, the full filling capacity. So if you are simulating this, that it is, you assume you want to deceive somebody either deliberately or by mistake, that the package is full, but it is not full. then you are actually talking about the so-called empty package, dummy package. So what is the meaning of dummy package? That means deception, pretense, feigning of full quantities. You're telling people this is full, but it is not. So in that, entire what is that word for that? Palette.
Palette. Yeah, okay.
In an entire palette of packages, there's one which is not full. So you are pretending it is full because that is the way the quantity has been given out. This is the so-called dummy packaging. This is the definition of dummy packaging.
Mogul packaging.
So wenn man durch die Verpackung größere Füllmengen, ja, wenn man durch die Verpackung größere Füllmengen vortäuscht. See, now you have the answer. When man, read out the sentence, please.
Yes, sir. Wenn man durch die Verpackung
größere Füllmengen vortäuscht. Größere Füllmengen vortäuscht. This is accusative object now. So if one, through packaging, pretends the filling capacity has been achieved, feigns, deceives, gives out, makes out that full capacity has been achieved, filling capacity, then the issue is about dummy packing. So that is the definition of Mogul Packung. For this, you have to know a little bit of the production process.
Ishwa is the sir.
Ishwa is the do-wise. I know you know. Sometimes it happens. If you look at many packagings in a supermarket, by weight you can make out that sometimes a packet has got some quantity less in it. I don't know if you have ever felt it. Darauf draußen auf der Verpackung steht 500 Gramm. But somehow it does not feel right. And when you get it weighed or you weigh it yourself später, you'll realize that it is a few grams less. And this happens because, remember, machine fills it automatically. So it's possible the machine has stopped the filling very quickly and the packet moves on. So there could be a few grams less in it. And this is still called a Mogul Packung because it's not to its full capacity of 500 Gramm. Darum gibt es auch diese Qualitäts- oder Sicherheitskontrolle. Diese Qualitätskontrolle. This has to be done before the package is palleted. Palleting means it's sealed, put on those trolley kind of things and then sent out for dispatch. This you have to realize. I have seen this in milk. Her rose, we buy milk. I buy 2 liters of milk every day. 2 liters of which 1 liter easily goes to the cats. And when I open these packets every day, 2 liters, I boil milk in the same utensil every day. Some days the milk is only 1 joint less from the top. On some days, it is 2 joints less. Das habe ich bemerkt und ich weiß das auch. Ja, das kann ich also so mit der Hand fühlen. Wo ist Aditi? She just wanted to come in. Ah, da ist sie.
Ja. Guten Morgen, Sir.
Morgen. Also Mogelpackung, Anil versteht das sehr gut. A packaging which is a dummy package or literally either empty or not as per these standards, industry standards. Das ist dann Mogelpackung. Und man hat vortäuscht durch die Verpackung. That is the meaning of vortäuschen. Okay, so the next one. Ohne den, yeah, this is an interesting sentence.
So, Phototion, wir können auch Fake sagen. Sie haben gesagt.
Nee, also das ist Täuschen. Täuschen is to deceive. Vortäuschen is that pretense, that deign or feign that is correct. FEIGN. That pretends that it's correct. So in a way, you're failing your duty as a quality control supervisor. That is vortäuschen.
Und Fake auf Deutsch.
Simulating, you're pretending. So if you, let's say, let me think of an appropriate example, damit alle das verstehen. Vortäuschen falscher Tatsachen, for example.
Okay.
So total falscher Tatsachen, false facts. Right? So that means basically you've got something done by fraud, something by pretense. You obtained something by pretense, or you have created a false value. This is then vortäuschen. Yeah, a false publication of data, a false giving out of data, of weight or volume. This you'll realize when you, what do you get when you buy vegetables on the street side? What more example do I need here? The Thela, Sabji Wala. Wir haben alle Gemüse bei solchen Leuten gekauft. Stimmt?
Ja.
Also 1 Kilo sagen wir oder ein halbes Kilo sagen wir brauchen diese, das und das, Tomaten oder sowas oder Zwiebeln. Wie wird das gewogen? How is it weighed? Mit Wagen. With a weighing scale. Correct?
Okay. Yeah.
Und was für ein Gewicht ist das? What is the weight that he uses there?
1 Kilo, 500 Gramm.
1 Kilo. 1 Kilo Gewicht.
Weight.
1 Kilo. Huh? Does it happen always?
Nein.
Stones.
Nein. Ha. Also mit Steinen macht er das.
Tile.
Steinen, stones. So he'll put 2 or 3 stones there. सब 1 kilo है. And when you tell him 1 kilo, पत्थर के साथ बेफिक्र होके ले आइए. अच्छा इसका आधा किलो कैसे करोगे? He'll remove 1 stone and put some other stone, or he'll put 2 more tomatoes there. आपका ये आधा किलो हो गया. So that is vortäuschung. Because it's a pretense, it's a claim that you're making that it is complete and it's correct. So the full quantity, größer Füllmengen, filling capacity has been achieved. When this pretense is given out that it is totally full, I can give you noch ein Beispiel. Also die kommen also sofort hintereinander. Wenn man Benzin kauft, when you're buying petrol,
Yeah.
he says 0 dekhiye. Yes?
Yeah.
And then you say 1 liter. He stops exactly at 1.
Mm.
You think you have got 1 liter?
Right.
It's less. Why is it less?
Proportion.
How is that managed?
It's I think pre-calibrated early.
No,
It's not.
calibration is correct. Calibration is correct.
Okay.
They have to do that. When he fills the fuel into the vehicle, the moment it reaches that number, he stops that pipe and takes it out. Okay? Now what happens is, when the meter shows 1, there is still fuel in the pipe. Because the meter is designed to stop the moment the quantity reaches 1. Also es gibt noch Benzin in dieser Röhre. That he holds back. Was passiert dann? Als oder wenn der nächste Wagen kommt und noch 1 Liter verlangt, he puts the pipe in the tank and presses that switch. The moment he presses the switch, fuel starts coming according to the machine from inside the earth. The first one passes. But what about this half liter which is already there in the pipe? So that gets pushed out, which is not counted because it is a half liter for the previous vehicle. Then the fresh 1 liter comes. As soon as it reaches 1, he stops it. So there's still half liter left over. Machine is correct, calibration is correct, but it's a question of manipulation here. So in an automatic packing machines in any factories, manchmal gibt es auch diese Fehler oder diese Fehlstellungen oder Fehlfühlungen. Der Schließband here is that what's it called? What is this bund thing called? There's a technical term, I'm missing that out. Because it goes from station to station, point to point, and first the machine gets filled up, the bottle gets filled up, then the cap is attached, then the label is attached, and so weiter. What flow is it? There's a flow for that. What some flow. So the Schließband can sometimes have a problem in the duration for which it is supposed to stand for the quantity to be filled. Manchmal kann es ein bisschen schneller gehen oder manchmal kommt es ein bisschen langsamer. So by which time some amount is wasted on the band, assembly line. Yeah, sorry, got it. So when that happens, something falls and this comes, so it continues filling up. Dann geht's weiter. Das passiert nicht immer, aber bei Verpackungen passiert das schon. Das wissen die Leute, die arbeiten. Deshalb gibt es auch diese physikalische Controller. Ja, Avi, du wolltest was sagen?
Nein, sir.
Okay. So, this is not intentional. Das ist nicht mit Absicht gemacht. Also vielleicht auch mit Absicht, aber nicht mit Absicht. Das ist ohne Absicht. Absichtlos eigentlich. So, that is diese Vortäuschung. Otherwise, why would you need a physical control? Why should there be somebody at the end to check out? Eine Maschine macht es schneller, auch vielleicht noch perfekter als die Menschen, aber nicht immer fehlerfrei. So, eine Controller gibt es immer bei solchen Herstellungsfabriken. Have you people ever visited a factory like this? Milk, biscuit making, milk filling, chocolate making factories where packaging is done? Anytime? Anybody has visited a factory?
Ja, ich habe.
So you know the different steps and processes?
Yeah.
Why is there a control? Why is there somebody watching over this package? You just need somebody to switch on and at the end somebody to make sure the packets have come correctly. Und wenn es 24/7 die Maschine funktioniert so oder wenn nicht, das wird dann ausgeschaltet. Also dafür brauchen wir nur 2 Personen. Aber es gibt immer einen Qualitätscontroller. Nicht nur Qualität, also dieser Qualitätscontroller enthält auch Quantitätscontroller. So if you have that process in mind, dann versteht man das Wort Vortäuschung besser. Täuschen bedeutet to deceive. Täuschen, to deceive someone. Jemanden täuschen. Okay, so now the second one. What is this here? Ja, den Rest lassen wir so. Können wir nicht sicher sein, dass es sich um Produkte etc.
Ausdruck.
Ohne den Aufdruck des europäischen Biologos.
Without the pressure of the European
Aufdruck.
expression.
No, that is Ausdruck.
Nein, this is about a packaging industry.
Print.
Compressing.
Yeah, well done. Now, can you give me a better word?
Labeling.
Labeling. Labeling with that stamp, complete. Manufacturing date, weight, net weight, price, etc., all the details, Aufdruck, imprinting. Yeah, overprint or imprinting. So, ohne den Aufdruck des europäischen Biologos. So, Aufdruck ist das Nomen, wir brauchen ein Verb. Und wie heißt das Verb jetzt?
Können.
Das Verb?
Where from Aufdruck?
Ja,
Aufdrucken.
Aufdrucken. Okay. Ohne ist eine Präposition. Jetzt brauchen wir eine Konjunktion.
Sir, wenn nicht.
Wenn nicht. Super.
Ja, wenn nicht.
So, where will you put that nicht? And natürlich, wenn steht am Anfang. So, let's start.
When so this becomes what, sir? This is this becomes
Subject.
When this European biologos
Logo.
okay, bio logo
Logo.
biologos nicht ausdrucken.
Super. Aufgedruckt ist, if it is not imprinted.
Ausgedruckt.
Ja. So, wenn das europäische Biologo nicht aufgedruckt ist, Komma, continue. Continue.
Können wir nicht sehen? Nicht sicher sein,
Ja,
dass es sich um Produkte aus biologischem Anbau handled.
Yes. So without the imprint of the European bio logo. If the European bio logo is not printed, then we are not sure that the product is from biological or eco-friendly cultivation. It's not a bio product. Anbau, the Anbau means cultivation.
Here,
Yeah.
how is Zustand passive benutzt?
Yeah,
Okay.
it has to be Zustand passive. No? It shows a Zustand. Aufgedruckt ist. Du hast recht. Zustandspassiv.
Okay.
So, wenn das europäische Bio-Logo nicht aufgedruckt ist, können wir nicht sicher sein, dass es sich um Produkte aus biologischem Anbau handelt. Right, so take the next one.
Sir, Anfrage, sir, here. Sir, this is sometimes I feel confused. This aeropation, whether it is it sounds like off or whether it sounds article.
Off, genitive off.
Now
Genitive.
it's not. Yeah, it's a genitive.
Yeah.
Is it or?
Off, Anil, it's not the, it's off.
Off, no?
But when we are converting, it becomes thus, right? In
Yeah,
genitive.
that's the article. Subject, nominative.
Okay. Yeah.
It has to be the subject in the when sentence. That's no?
Okay. Yeah.
Remember, we are putting a comma after logos.
Ja, klar.
Können wir nicht sicher sein und so weiter. Das bleibt wie es ist. Das ist our Hauptsatz. From here till the end, this is the Hauptsatz. Don't touch it. Only this part in the beginning has to be converted to a Nebensatz. So, wenn das europäische Bio-Logo nicht aufgedruckt ist, Komma, then our Hauptsatz. And when Satz ist immer ein Nebensatz. Right?
Ja, klar, sir. Danke.
I'd send you that handouts. Have a look at them. They're very easy exercises there. Also hier auch, don't touch this half. Das ist da unser Hauptsatz. Ernähren wir uns nicht nur gesünder, sondern tun auch etwas für den Klimaschutz. So, bei weniger Fleischkonsum. This is an interesting one here. Daraus bilden wir einen Nebensatz mit einer Konjunktion. Welche Konjunktion, welcher Konnektor kommt hier?
When?
When, super. But there is a small problem
So there
here.
is no
We
subject?
need to, moment. We need to convert something into a verb. Mit einem Konnektor brauchen wir ein Verb. So which part will you convert into a verb? Fleisch oder Konsum?
Sir, consume.
Consume.
Konsum. Wie heißt das Verb?
Konsumieren.
Konsumieren. Okay. So, wenn weniger Fleisch konsumieren, who?
Who?
Who? Subject. I need a subject now.
Man.
Wir.
If you say man, then how will you match it with wir?
Okay, wir. Oh, I have finished guessing. Wir, yeah.
Also, jetzt der Satz. Gut, Aditi, das war gut. So, wenn,
wir
ja,
weniger konsumieren.
was?
Fleisch.
Fleisch.
Fleisch, danke. Wenn wir
Weniger Fleisch
Fleisch konsumieren,
Komma,
ernähren wir uns nicht nur gesünder, sondern tun auch etwas für den Klimaschutz.
That's it. You're getting the hang of it. Konsum ist consumption. Noun. Consumption. Consume is verb. So when we consume less meat by fewer or lesser meat consumption or a lower meat consumption, noun. So that differentiation we have to make and then build the sentence. So let's try the next one. Ohne die Aufdeckung, also Genitiv is here. Zahlreiche. Then we have this one here. Das ist unser Hauptsatz. Gäbe es sicher weiterhin kein so strenges, etc. Wie, okay. So, ohne die Aufdeckung, welcher Konnektor kommt hier?
When man.
Sir, when
nicht. Wenn nicht.
Yes.
Ohne kommt immer mit wenn nicht. Remember, we did that somewhere here.
yeah.
Also hier ohne, wenn nicht. Remember, we were doing this the other day.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
okay. Now look at the sentence carefully. Don't touch the second half. This is our Hauptsatz. And gäbe es, etc., etc. So what will you do here?
Wenn man zahlreiche Lebensmittelskandale aufdeckt, gäbe es sicher weiterhin kein.
Ohne.
Okay, sir. Wenn man zahlreiche Lebensmittelskandale nicht aufdeckt, gäbe es sicher weiterhin kein so strenges Überwachungssystem, wie wir es heute kennen.
Ein Moment. Der Satz ist okay. Also du hast das verstanden, aber die Bedeutung ist verloren gegangen. Warum? How is it lost? Gäbe es kein strenges Überwachungssystem. Gäbe es. Was bedeutet hier gäbe es? Also würde es kein strenges Überwachungssystem geben. There would not be such a strong supervisory system, supervision, as we know it today. There would not be, Katzwai, such a strong supervising system. So what is the cause of this supervising system? The cause of this supervising system, as we know it today, is numerous scandals on Lebensmittel. Because of these numerous scandals that took place, zahlreiche, we have this system of control today. So if now you look at the sentence very carefully, Aufdeckung of what? Go step by step. Don't be in a rush. Aufdeckung bedeutet exposure, khulasa karna. To disclose, to expose, to reveal. If numerous scandals are not revealed or were not to have been revealed, also indikativ oder Katzwei? Were not to be revealed or had not been revealed. Correct? if they had not been revealed, if they had not been exposed, we would not have had this hypovacuum system today. Right? So we need a Katsva in the first half also. अगर वो नहीं हुआ होता तो आज ये नहीं होता अपने पास, जैसे उसको हम आज पहचानते हैं, जानते हैं. So क्या नहीं हुआ होता? खुलासा नहीं हुआ होता. That's why. खुलासा नहीं हुआ होता. Is this active or passive?
Sir, passive.
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 नहीं हुआ होता.
Passive that's why. हाँ. Passive that's why. Also we built it one passive.
Sir, Zn plus P plus Y.
Only that.
Sir, wenn die zahlreiche Lebensmittelskandale nicht aufgedeckt hätte,
नहीं, passive चाहिए.
okay,
Wenn nicht zahlreiche Lebensmittelskandale aufgedeckt worden wären, if they were not to have been revealed, if they were not revealed, not to have been English में नहीं बोले. If they were not revealed, not disclosed, there would not have been such a strong supervisory system today as we know it, or a quality control as we know it today.
If they would not have been revealed.
That's a very odd structure in English. So you said if they were not revealed, अगर उनका खुलासा नहीं हुआ होता तो, so that means somebody had revealed them, also passive. So ohne nicht, also that nicht will not come at the end. Ohne nicht, sorry, what ohne nicht? Wenn nicht zahlreiche Lebensmittelskandale. Jetzt kommt Partizip 2 aufgedeckt worden wären. Remember, 3 verbs. You can, if you want, put wären at the end. If you don't want, put it in the beginning. Wären aufgedeckt worden. Both ways are correct. Remember, more than 2, we can put the finite verb a little to the front. Both possible. Remember, we were doing it the other day? Hit machen können rather than machen können hit. Yeah?
Hitter machen können.
Yeah. Rather than machen können hitter.
Yes, आपने बताया था वो 2 verb से पहले आएगा.
You can do the same here also. If you want, you can do the same here. Wenn nicht zahlreiche Lebensmittelskandale wären aufgedeckt worden, Komma,
worden wäre,
ja, Komma, weiter.
wurde es sicher weiterhin,
Or keep it as it is, gäbe es sicher. Das geht auch.
gäbe es sicher weiterhin Kerl so strenges Überwachungssystem.
Wie wir es heute kennen, as we know it today. जैसे हम लोग सबको जानकारी है, जैसे कि हम सब जानते हैं, जैसे कि हम सब पहचानते हैं. See, the trick is in understanding the sentence. Remember, go back to the basics. What do the basics say? When you start a sentence, you need a subject. Otherwise, how will you conjugate the verb? The only place where you may not have an active subject or a subject acting is in a passive sentence. So in a scandal, one can create a scandal, but a scandal can also be created. So here the revelation, the disclosure has been done. If this were not done, we would not have us. People would have continued to cheat us, and we would have been happy getting cheated. But today, as consumers, we are dependent on the quality control system. We believe and we trust the quality control कि वो अपना काम ठीक कर रहे हैं. So once that meaning becomes clear, then it's very easy to construct a sentence. Deswegen brauchen wir hier das Passiv und nicht das Aktiv hier. You can't form an active. If you form an active, then you are lost in the K2. It doesn't match. It just doesn't match. Because the sentences, had it not been for the disclosure, had it not been, that's an English sentence. Don't translate from English as had it not been as hitter. It doesn't work. Had it not been, had been comes with wäre. I have been in Mumbai. Ich habe in Mumbai gewesen oder ich bin in Mumbai gewesen?
Ich bin in Mumbai gewesen.
Ich bin in Mumbai.
So how can you have a hätte here? Hätte will not come in here. Ich war. Ne? Und K2 war is wäre. Had been, wäre, and with worden, passiv. Aufgedeckt worden wären. Step by step, Schritt für Schritt. Whatever we have learned, we are doing. Don't be in a panic that when you see such a sentence, your Hände hoch. Ich kann das nicht. Ha, daran glaube ich nicht. Stimmt. Könnt ihr das? Just blow apart all the dust which is here. Remove the dust. Go back to your old grammar. Okay, ohne ist wenn nicht, fine. Ich brauche ein Subjekt und gäbe, it would not be. So something is preceding this, result of which is in the next sentence. Okay, preceding matlab it has to be in the past, and it's being done what? Scandals were disclosed by somebody. How many scandals? Many scandals, numerous scandals. So if not for the disclosure, okay, if not for the disclosure of, so by somebody. So if not had been disclosed, passive, step by step. It's not difficult at all. Don't say, sir, आपको तो आसान लगता है. Speaking from your point of view. Ganz langsam, Schritt für Schritt. Go back to the basics always. I need a subject, I need a verb, I need an object. And the verb determines is this accusative object or a dative object. Is there an action going on? Okay, active. No action going on? Passive. What more do you want? Okay, I know. You know, this nominally zero and verbally zero, it's a revision of our entire grammar. Alles, was wir gelernt haben, kommt hier vor. Alles.
Sir, sorry, sir, ich habe permission. Gäbe bedeutet hier would have been.
Escaped. There would have been.
There would have.
Gäbe is an alternative form of würde geben.
Würde geben. Okay.
Yeah, Yeah? Instead of würde geben, we have shortened it by one word and a gäbe.
Class. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want, you can put it with würde also, kein Problem. Komma und dann würde sicher weiterhin kein so strenges Überwachungssystem geben, wie wir es heute tun. That's up to us, whether we use würde plus infinitive or a gäbe. Ich würde einen Tee, ich würde gern einen Mercedes kaufen. Can you change it to K2?
Ich hätte.
Ich kaufte gern.
Ich kaufte gern.
Kaufte,
Yeah.
weak verb. Preteritum and K2 are the same.
Oh. Here,
Okay, let's-
with umlaut. Huh?
No umlaut. Weak verbs, Präteritum und K2 Formen sind gleich. The reason why weak verbs are normally never used as the main verb, which is why we always have a würde sentence there. Revision of K2. Ich würde gern einen Mercedes kaufen. Ich kaufte gern einen Mercedes. Ich würde gern ein Auto haben. I would love to have a car. Ich hätte gern ein Auto. Würde haben, hätte ein Auto. Würde ein Auto haben. It's simple. So that würde plus infinitive, the so-called shorter form is taking that infinitive verb, converting that into K2, removing würde and using that verb as the Vollverb or a Hauptverb. You can do it with all verbs. Any verb, you can use that as a Vollverb. But sometimes this Vollverb, when you use it, sounds like some other verb which is similar and can cause confusion, which is why we use würde. I think I've given you a handout of the Conjunctive 2 as well.
Ich denke, ja.
Yeah, just check that once. Continuing with that topic, we'll close here. Then I want to read something today if we have time. I can't see my clock here. Naja, so alles Bio. Ergänzen Sie bei am ohne oder wenn. Und bilden Sie dann Infinitivkonstruktionen oder, wenn diese nicht möglich sind, das Sätze. Out of these here. Ist es das kauft oder ist es etc. zu kaufen? You have to decide now. So what comes in the blank here?
Sir, entweder beim ohne oder wenn brauchen wir ein zu wählen.
Ja. Also das sind alle Nominalstil hier. They're all in the nominal style. Now,
Sir, bei. Besonderes bei Kauf von Fleisch.
bei Kauf oder beim Kauf?
Beim.
Beim.
Okay, so can you give me that part? Das ist richtig. Besonders.
Beim Kauf von Fleisch sollte darauf geachtet werden.
Ha. Das oder ist es Infinitive mit zu?
Das, sir, das will here. That, you
Ist
know,
es das Satz oder Infinitive mit zu?
Sir, infinitive mit zu.
Okay. Achal, why infinitive mit zu?
Sir, Fleisch common है यहाँ पे.
Right. So form it. besonders beim Kauf, ja,
Kauf von Fleisch sollte darauf geachtet werden,
repeat it,
Fleisch
Aus,
ja,
aus kontrollierter
Tierhaltung zu
Tierhaltung
kaufen.
zu kaufen.
that's it.
Sir, Moment. Man benutzt zu plus Infinitive, wenn das Subjekt ist gleich, ja.
Ja,
So here
auch manchmal
Also
Objekt,
hier-
Subjekt, Objekt.
Yes, sir. So here
Man-
we
Oder ein Objekt, Subjekt. It works both ways.
Ah,
Das haben wir auch hier geübt, bei den Sätzen hier. Somewhere here, yeah. See? When we did this exercise last week, infinitive Sätze,
yes, sir.
welche können nicht in infinitive Sätze umgewandelt werden. Welche sind Infinitive, welche sind das. When we did this exercise last week, we found out that Objekt, Subjekt oder Subjekt, Subjekt. Also hier Subjekt und Subjekt sind gleich, also Infinitive mit so. So especially when purchasing meat, care should be taken to buy meat from such controlled, such checked animal breeding. So you have to make sure that those animals are being bred in a healthy atmosphere. So besonders beim Kauf von Fleisch. Okay. And this is a passive sentence. Next one.
so subject object Beispiel ich habe nicht. Ich weiß.
You could have an object here instead of Fleisch as Subjekt von Fleisch.
Okay.
There's a prepositional object here. Correct? Von Fleisch, no? Kauf von Fleisch.
Okay.
Which is the same as Fleisch in the second one. So common.
Yeah, this is a subject is common here. Fleisch. Okay. Ich meine this one subject and object. Okay, that sentence I'm checking.
It will come. Just be patient.
Yeah.
One
Okay.
minute.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
number 2.
That's why.
Wenn wir Bio-Lebensmittel kaufen,
Good.
No.
Ja. Können wir davon ausgehen?
Das
Yes. Ja, das.
wir davon ausgehen.
Ja.
dass diese weniger mit Pestiziden
Ja,
belastet sind.
absolutely correct. So when we are buying these bio products, Lebensmittel, groceries, we have to assume, können wir davon ausgehen, dass these are less overloaded or these are less loaded with pesticides. We have to
Belastet heißt,
assume.
belastet is the heißt was? Belasten is to exhaust, no?
No, belasten, to load, no? To fill up,
Okay, sir.
to tense somebody up. Bitte belaste mich nicht. Don't overload me.
Stop.
Don't burden me. That is belasten. That these are not loaded. These are not loaded with pesticides. Or even if they are, there should be less pesticides here.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So take the next one. Konsum.
So nochmal beim Konsum.
Is it beim Konsum or is it by Konsum?
Consume, thus consume, then buy dative, so buying.
Own article here. It's own article.
Then warum hier in 3 ohne Artikel und Nummer 1 mit Artikel?
It's not
So-
by Kauf, it has to be their Kauf, when, especially with the purchase of meat. Here, Konsum is the generalization. Bei Konsum von regionalen Lebensmitteln. On consumption, not on the consumption. ist eine Verallgemeinerung. Also der Artikelgebrauch hängt von der Aussage ab. Wenn es eine Verallgemeinerung ist, dann brauchen wir kein Artikel. Kinder, kleine Kinder bieten immer große Probleme an. Alte Geräte, nicht die alten Geräte, alte Geräte machen große Probleme. Old devices give bigger problems, not the old devices. Can be old devices in India, in Hyderabad, in Jaipur, in Amritsar, in Düsseldorf, in Dortmund, in Peru, in Lima, in Patagonia, egal. Anywhere, old devices. Anywhere in the world, small children, not the small children. So it's a kind of a generalized statement. So consumption of regional Lebensmittel, not the consumption of.
Just consumption.
Ja, so die Artikelgebrauch hängt von der Aussage ab. Und unser Problem ist, diese Artikel haben wir in unseren Sprachen nicht. Deswegen wir ein bisschen unsicher hier. So you have to look at that aspect as to whether it is a generalized statement or is it a specific particular statement referring to something in particular. Besonders beim Kauf, especially in the purchasing, not especially in purchasing.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're specifying that. You have to watch out when you are purchasing, especially meat. So especially in the purchase of meat, one should take care. So Artikelgebrauch, have you not done this few rules of this Artikelgebrauch?
No, we haven't established, sir.
Nine. Article.
I'll have to search. I had it somewhere with me. I have a booklet, but that booklet is too big. It's about 120 pages. I don't need to give you 120 pages.
Sir,
Check out Doodle. Doodle Artikelgebrauch. That should be good enough for you.
article.
If not, I'll send across something to you.
Yeah, bitte.
Okay.
Gebrauch.
Yeah, Artikelgebrauch in Deutschen. Just type that in Google. It should take you to some site, especially Duden. Just say Artikelgebrauch in Duden and say in Deutschen, and click and write Duden after it. That's a standard one. So by consume, yeah.
Das.
By consume.
Is it das or infinitive with su?
So thus.
Einen Betrag
Why do you need das? Where is subject here?
zu leisten. Okay. Nein, ohne das.
Yeah, so license. Yeah.
Können wir sicher sein, einen Beitrag zum Umweltschutz zu leisten?
Super.
Okay.
Super. What about number 4?
Wenn.
When?
No.
No?
Was in Optionen?
No. Even I have to see.
Can
Wait. Even I have to see. I am not sure.
When?
Okay.
I guess. Sir,
Nine.
one.
One.
Yeah,
one.
NIST. We have not seen NIST here.
Yeah, there's owner,
Skip NIST.
owner, and the double negative. Owner and when. So when nicht, it's owner.
Ohne eine gesetzlich beschädigte Regionalkennzeichnung kann nicht garantiert werden.
Without a legally assured regional labeling, it cannot be guaranteed.
das
Das.
Obst und Gemüse tatsächlich
Ja.
aus der Regionen stammen.
Super. What does it mean?
So stammen basically means to
Stammen means origin.
Originate. Genau. So without a legally certified regional labeling, it cannot be guaranteed, or there is no guarantee, that fruit and vegetables really, indeed, originate from the region, from that particular region. Which is why labeling in many of these German products is very, very precise. It's very precise. All fruit and other products in the supermarket are labeled as to where they originate from or where they have come from. Aber wir in Indien sind schon daran so angewöhnt, wir fragen danach nicht. Auch in Supermärkten, wenn wir Obst und Gemüse kaufen, da steht überhaupt nicht, also da gibt es keine Regionalkennzeichnung. Es gibt überhaupt keine Kennzeichnung. So you don't know from where that particular product has come from.
Kennzeichnung heißt Mark.
Marking, labeling, nomenclature, naming. There has to be a Kennzeichnung there. There's an Auto-Kennzeichnung. The car registration is also called Auto-Kennzeichnung or a Kennzeichnung. Right? So it's very important. You simply told this fruit is from such and such region. But I do know some of the expensive fruit is labeled in supermarkets. Australian apples or oranges from, where do we get the oranges from? Apples I don't know, they come from Australia and Great Britain. नहीं बाहर से भी आते हैं. They're also labeled there. Most of them are supposedly from Nagpur, but now Hyderabad also grows its oranges, and we are told that they are from Nagpur. Yeah, that's what they happily tell you. Nagpur ke hai. But they are grown locally. Even apples are grown locally. But apples normally used to come from North India, Kashmir. Now your adu, your lychee, adu, aloo bukhara, they are all fruit from the mountains, mountainous region. Himachal, Kashmir, and the other regions. Yeah. Peaches. Yeah, peaches and apricots and strawberries. Lychee. So you have to have a label on that. I think lychee is lychee as far as I know. There's no, it doesn't grow or it's not available in Germany.
Yeah, lychee comes aus China.
China.
Originally, yes, I think. Originally, yes, but now they're grown locally. But it needs a mountainous terrain for that. It's a summer fruit. Yeah, okay. And the last one here. Yeah.
When?
Yeah.
When where?
Yeah.
When we ferment
Wir fermentieren und einkaufen.
Yeah.
Das ständig wachsenden Mühlberg reduzieren.
Is it with das or dazu?
Den ständig wachsenden Mühlberg zu reduzieren.
Correct. Correct. Absolutely correct. What does it mean, vermehrt?
Oh, fruit of infinity.
I draw your attention to this part here.
More.
More. Now, this is a past participle of vermehren. Vermehrte Produktion.
Okay. Die Produkte, die wir mehr und mehr benutzen.
More and more production.
Vermehrte Nutzung.
More and more production. Nein.
Give me one word for it. Give me one word. Vermehrte Nutzung heute von vielen Produkten. Wir haben vermehrte Möglichkeiten.
Different. No.
Mehr und mehr.
Mehr und mehr. Oh, that's,
Again,
Immer mehr.
steigen. Uprising.
Ja?
Zahlreiche.
Uprising.
Nee.
Nein.
More.
Ja, mehr Produktion.
Increasing.
Multi-production.
Increasing. That's the word I'm looking for.
Increasing.
So hier vermehrt als Verb, vermehren, to increase.
Ansteigen.
So vermehrt als Adjective here. It's an adverbial usage here. Vermehrt unverpackt einkaufen. Vermehrt unverpackt einkaufen. If we purchase or shop increasingly unpacked things, then maybe we will be successful in reducing the continuously increasing mountain of rubbish.
Muliberg Mountain.
Yeah, Berg, Müllberg,
Yeah.
Rubbish Mountain.
Rubbish Mountain.
There's one outside Delhi on the way to Ghaziabad.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, no class.
It has been turned into a park now.
Yeah.
It's just near the border, a little before the border.
What was it about?
Between Delhi and Ghaziabad and Müllberg. It's a mountain. You can see it on the highway when you're going from Delhi to Ghaziabad.
Sir, I have seen मतलब पहाड़ बना हुआ है वहाँ पे देखा है मैंने वहाँ से बसेस चलती है उसके opposite मतलब सामने ये view है highway है I have seen that.
I think that is highway number 24, NS 24 है वो.
Okay, sir.
24.
Das weiß ich nicht, aber ich habe gesehen.
Oh, I've used it very often.
वो सारा dumping ही है.
So there's a Müllberg. So when we are vermehrt, unverpackt kaufen, or einkaufen, if you go shopping and you buy more and more things unpacked, then maybe we can also contribute to, or maybe we can be successful in reducing the continuously increasing rubbish mountain or mountain of rubbish. Okay, now I have one small exercise for you. Take your time. How much time do you need for an exercise? Eine Woche vielleicht? Oder 10 Tage? I want you to write diese Übung hier. Einen kleinen Aufsatz müsst ihr schreiben. So far we have not done any Schreibübung. So about 200 words, one page long. 200 Wörter ist eine Seite. Eine Seite. There are 8 German words in one line when you type. Normally 8 in one line. So about 25 lines. Eine Seite. And the topic: Deutschland ist eine weitgehend gentechnikfreie Zone, während in vielen anderen Ländern der Welt genverändertes Soja und genveränderter Mais angebaut werden. So Germany is by and large a gene-free zone, while many countries in the world, they have gene-changed or genetically modified soya and genetically modified corn are cultivated. Recherchieren Sie, wie das in Ihrem Land ist, und schreiben Sie einen Artikel für eine deutsche Zeitung. Führen Sie Argumente pro und contra Gentechnik oder Gentechnik in der Lebensmittelproduktion an und gehen Sie auch auf die Situation in Ihrem Heimatland ein. Eingehen, to deal with, to talk about. So do we have any of these genetically modified products, Lebensmittelprodukte in unserem Land, in India? Can you think of any genetically modified Lebensmittel? Yeah?
Ich habe keine Idee, Sir. Haben Sie einige hier?
Rice, wheat, most of the cereals, they are genetically modified.
Wheat?
How can you have 4 to 5 crops of rice in 1 year? Is it possible? Just think, is it possible? 5 crops of rice in 1 year from planting to harvesting?
Means a different breed, different types. First, didn't it?
No, same rice, 5 times a year. So what does it mean genetically modified?
They're adding something.
They have changed the gene structure of the cereal.
Genes. Okay.
So from the time of planting to the time for harvesting, it takes only about 2 months. It's like genetically modifying a child who is born today and he grows to the age of 18 in 2 months. Now, it's something similar to that. It started with brinjals. Even vegetables are genetically modified. So are fruits.
I think mangoes are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can you have mangoes in the month of March?
Yeah.
In the month of March, you're getting mangoes. Watermelon in December. Watermelon is a summer fruit. Watermelon in December in North India.
Sir, chemicals, usage of chemicals.
It's not just chemicals alone, it's genetically modified. उसका gene structure change किया है, so it grows faster, it matures faster.
Injections वगैरह लगाकर.
Seeds नए निकाले हैं, new type of seeds.
Sir, is it healthy or harmful for human body?
वो चीज तुम्हें research करनी है. That's why I said I'll give you time.
Sir, ist das offiziell erlaubt?
Also legal ist das nicht. Natürlich gibt es Probleme. Aber man macht das because of the lobby, which is very strong. Political lobby is strong. The farmers' lobby is strong. You're selling your produce 5 times a year, so you make 5 times or 4 times the money. See, there are a lot of factors involved there. It's not just produce alone. Und Achal hat recht, wenn sie sagt, also das ist vielleicht durch Spritzen vielleicht, Chemikalien, using of chemicals and injections and so on. Why are people getting diabetes at the age of 22 or 20? Children newly born have got eyesight problems. I started wearing glasses about 10, 12 years back. My grandfather's teeth, his second set that he got when he was a teenager, the same set, every one of them lasted till his death at the age of 80 plus. Nowadays, people are losing hair, losing teeth, failing eyesight, hard of hearing, all at very young age, heart problems at a young age. Okay, Stress ist ein Faktor. Ich gebe zu. Aber Stress alone can cause this? Das hat auch mit der Nahrung zu tun. It's about also the healthy diet that you're supposed to have. Where is the healthy diet? Everything is now poisoned with pesticides. So where is that healthy food that one used to eat once upon a time? What our forefathers ate? So it's frowned upon by the government, but there's no legal official ban on it yet. Farmers are more than happy to have. Earlier, they would only get 2 crops, the Rabi and the Kharif. Abhi, it's almost time for you to leave.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
and Abhi and the others should know this, Kharif and Rabi, correct?
Yes, sir.
2 crops in a year. Now you get more than 2. So think about it. Man kan also hier ohne Probleme das Wort Kharif und das Wort Rabi auch benutzen. So write a small article. Let's check that out about this topic.
Okay, sir.
Take it as part of the Prüfungstraining. Put it down in good German. 1 page, count the words, not more than 200, 210. Maximal, nicht mehr als 210. Do a word count in Microsoft Word. It'll give you the number of words. So, wie viel Zeit braucht ihr? 10 Tage oder mehr?
My same Taga is okay, sir.
Okay, think
So
about it.
einer ist Protag, einer ist.
Also, it's up to you.
Ja.
It's up to you. But du musst das, also ihr müsst alle das gut recherchieren. Get some facts. Read up a bit more. It's an interesting topic. Now, you see, at C1, wir haben allerlei Themen. Da wird von Gentechnik gesprochen oder Gentechnik. Gen hier, Gene. You're modifying the genes. When I was young, we used to modify our genes and wear them, not eat them.
Jeans. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, soya, maize, rice. So you can also look up words. You can use a dictionary here, kein Problem, for words like this. Because the topic is about Lebensmittel. You can also use Obst und Gemüse darunter. Do a little bit of Google search, it'll help you out. Share that information unter euch. That's not a problem. You can share that information amongst yourselves. And then when you read up, you will find out yourselves, ob das gut ist oder schlecht ist. Preferably check under google.de. Don't do it under google.co.in. Google.de. Google Deutsch. And type your question, preferably in German. Like genveränderte Lebensmittel. Genveränderte Lebensmittel gut. Genveränderte Lebensmittel in Indien. Genveränderte Lebensmittel in der Welt. Type different kind of questions. See what are the results that are thrown up. Check out those results. Collect information. Put all that information together. Once you have a text, try to umformen these in text into your own words.
Sir, was Zolenvier type Tupen?
It's up to you.
D.
Genverändert whatever. Lebensmittel vielleicht.
Okay.
It take about 10 days. Heute ist was? Then der 5th till 15th? That would be just, that would be just about right. Der 15. oder dem 16. Schickt es mir per email. Send it by email. Don't be in a rush. Put everything together. Do a double check on it. Grammar und Adjektivendungen und so weiter. Phrases. Nice use of phrases. Good use of nice words. Okay, and then send this essay. We'll start working on this Prüfungstraining part, Schreiben also.
Okay, cool.
Okay, sir.
Hören we have already done. We're going to practice that a little more. I've asked Dev Karan to send me some audios. C1 audio.
Huron, you have practiced last week, I believe, when I was not there.
That is learning the pronunciation. Also hören als Prüfungsübung, das haben wir nicht gemacht. So
Okay.
I'm looking for that material for C1 from Dave. He has got some material, he said.
Welche Material? Das,
Hörübungen, yeah, C1 Hörübungen or something.
is it available in the book? Is this paper in the book?
It's here, but then I don't have the audio for this, yeah.
Okay.
Sir, Abhi needs to send us the question paper, right? That you have also asked him. Has he sent it?
No, the question paper as such doesn't. You mean some model paper?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've asked him for it.
Okay. Okay.
See,
So I'll
I'm
ask
not
him.
so-
I'll also ask him too.
Yeah, please. Because I'm not worried about your laser verstehen. See, reading comprehension you people already have. I think it's good enough.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm worried about the spoken aspect, Astons. That's a first worry.
Sir, about the written as
The
well.
second is a written. Your expression has to be good. Written expression on Writtens. Natürlich auch ein bisschen schreiben. Yeah, so I want that kind of practice here. And there are different topics which I'm going to go back here in intensive trainer and start working through them. So for example, if you look at Prüfungstraining, also wo ist denn das hier? Ja, die mündliche Ausdruck. So this situation here. Ihr Mitstudent David erzählt Ihnen, dass an deutschen Schulen und Universitäten oft mit dem Computer gelernt wird. Er fragt Sie, wie es in Ihrem Heimatland ist. So, hier muss man dann beschreiben, mündlich. Ob und wie oft an Schulen und Universitäten Ihres Heimatlandes Computer als Lernmedium eingesetzt werden, was man alles dort am Computer lernt und welche anderen Medien außer dem Computer dort nicht benutzt werden. So you have 1 minute's preparation time and about 1 minute to speak. Yeah. Or another option here. So you have to volleyball on theater. So you have 1 minute time to make a choice, take a decision on behalf of Studienfreund Pavel, whether he should go for theater or whether he should go for volleyball. So mündliche Ausdruck. So we'll go back to the beginning and slowly start working our way through this Prüfungsblatt hier. Verschiedene Situationen. And this intensive trainer is quite good for that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So dann viel Glück, alles Gute,
Danke, sir.
bleib gut, bleib gesund, sei gesegnet und
Danke, Sir. Vielen
mach's
Dank.
gut auch zu Hause.
Danke, sir.
Bitte, bitte.
Tschüss, Sir.
Danke, Sir.
Tschüss dann.
Tschüss.
Alles Gute, Anil.
Ja, danke, Sir. Tschüss.
Any news?